Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new, very special edition of IndieRPGs.com Checks Out. Today we are going to be taking a look at Eschalon, Book 3. This is a pre-release version. It's not going to be coming out until February 14th, 2014, that being this Valentine's Day, in just a week and a half or so. And, yeah, Thomas Riegsecker, mentioned right there under Design and Programming, was kind enough to pass me this build so that I could get an early look. He says this is 98% done. They just have a few changes to make, some balance tweaks and such before they're ready to release the full thing. And as you can see, it looks pretty darn nice. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out. So, if any of you are familiar with my review of the previous game, Eschalon Book 2, you'll know that the character creation thing that they have going in Eschalon is probably one of the strongest points in the series. It's just, there are loads of options. Tons of classes. You can take axioms, which kind of function like Fallout perks. And that, you know, there's a benefit and a disadvantage to each of them. Like this one, for instance. If you're an atheist, you are immune to the effects of curses, but you're also immune to the effects of blessings and altruistic healing from a cleric. So that's like what that's about. There are also different races that you can pick. Norlanders or Northerners, they get +2 endurance, +1 concentration. Barians are desert dwellers, they get +2 speed and +1 strength. The Imeu are, I don't know, miners and profiteers, I guess. They get +2 perception and +1 wisdom. Therish are woodland folk, and they get +2 concentration and +1 dexterity. And Keshans, or Kessians. I like the sound of Keshans better, I'm gonna go with Keshans. They come from Mistfell. And they get +2 wisdom and +1 intelligence. Let's be... Oh, I see. If you're a man, you get more strength. If you're a woman, you get more dexterity. Let's be a woman. As you can see, there are portraits that you can choose from. Or you can upload a custom portrait right into the game. Excuse me. Don't know why I'm having so much stuff there in my voice. Anyway, let's be her. She looks cool. Let's be agnostic. That means we don't get any bonuses or penalties. And gosh, what is we have here? Okay, so it looks like we have concentration and wisdom and speed and dexterity. Not so much on strength, but we can re-roll. Okay. I'm just gonna keep re-rolling for a little bit here until I get something I want. That's pretty good. Let's pick that. So those are our defaults. And we have 20 available attribute points. Let's be a fighter. So I'll put some points into strength, a few points into dexterity, a few points into endurance, a couple into speed. What is wisdom? Okay. That's cool. Intelligence. Yeah. Perception, and concentration. So perception is actually really helpful for a magic user, but as you can see, we're kind of specializing in strength and physical stuff. Maybe we'll put another point into intelligence, another couple into speed, and maybe 3 into concentration. Okay. So we're going to be female. So we could get more endurance and concentration. We could get more speed and strength. We could get more perception and wisdom. You get more concentration and dexterity. Or we could get more wisdom and intelligence. I think it makes most sense for us to go for speed and strength. Sort of Play-Doh strengths there. Be agnostic, and we will be... Let's see. Fighters are experts at hand-to-hand combat, preferring the feel of a solid weapon over anything else. Okay. Rogues are loners. You develop skills in lockpicking and trap disarming. Okay. Well, or we could be rangers. We're gonna skip these two. Rangers are scouts and protectors of their homeland, unequaled hunters and survivalists. They fight hand-to-hand combat only when needed, preferring guerrilla tactics and ranged weapons to build or to win battles. So if we select this, then we get bow weapons automatically. If we select this, we get bludgeoning weapons automatically. That's interesting. If we select this, we get skullduggery automatically. What is that? Skullduggery is the mechanical understanding of traps and trickery, and the ability to disarm them. That's cool. That could be handy. Let's go with fighter, since this is going to be our strength here. So we start with bludgeoning weapons. Let's get light armor. Shields. What is dodge? Dodge allows you to avoid being attacked. When you perform a successful dodge, your opponent is thrown off balance, getting you a plus 10% to hit probability on a follow-up attack. It's a passive skill, will be checked automatically each combat round. Chance to dodge is 1% per point you have in dodge. That's really cool. I like that a lot. What is meditation? It's a mana regain thing, okay. Medicine is the ability to dress wounds and herbs for faster recovery of hit points. Repair lets you repair weapons and armor. That could be handy. We already saw skullduggery. Cartography. Anyone who read my review knows I'm a big fan of that one. Alchemy lets you make potions and elixirs. That's pretty cool. And what is foraging? Lets you live off the land. Unfortunately, you're very limited in your available skill points, so it makes more sense to just become better with things than to spend a ton of points getting a load of skills. Okay. I guess that should do for now. We'll be good with shields. Actually, maybe we'll put it into... Oh. Yeah, see, this is the problem. I really want dodge. I'm gonna just get dodge. And maybe instead of... Yeah, and then we'll just put more points into dodge. So we'll have a 4%... That's a word. We'll have a 4% chance of dodging any attack that comes at us, just by virtue of that, which is kind of awesome. Oh, I have to pick a name. Haha. Your name will be... Kesha. It's a native Barian name for a female fighter. Yes. So this is one of the cool things about Eschalon, is you get to sort of customize the rule set to a certain degree. Ooh, dude, someone bled on the screen. That is so gross. Why would you do that? Gross. Okay, food and water are required for your character's survival. That is a thing. This is kind of a survival-y type game. Equipment deteriorates naturally with use. That is also a thing. I'm just going to leave that on. This has a thing where you cannot save or load if you're in dire straits. I'm a big fan of not letting someone save if they're in dire straits, because oftentimes you will live to regret that, particularly if it turns out you can't actually save yourself. Unfortunately, I do kind of like loading when I'm in dire straits, so I'm not going to turn that on. Random functions such as lockpicking, trap disarming, and item creation use a predetermined seed, forcing consistent results, meaning you can make it so that you cannot just reload if you get a roll you don't like. I'm just going to leave it like this. We'll play on normal. Eschalon Book 3 Prologue, Into the Wilds. You barely remember anything. Fragments, mostly. You were in the chamber, preparing to annihilate the 2 crux stones. Then he appeared, the mysterious being known as the One. By the way, spoilers, just FYI. Give the crux stones to me, he demanded. You refused. He raised a metallic wand and unleashed a beam of energy, intending to destroy you. Instead, the beam struck the crux stone you held. In an uncontrollable cascade of energy, you were teleported far away. And now you've awoken, stunned, confused, weak, and apparently pretty hot. The only thing in your possession is the gemstone you held onto, the crux of fire. For real though, I do look pretty hot. I'm pretty good-looking character there. Way to go, Kesha. A flash of light, the sensation of rapid movement, and then a sudden stop. You're unsure of how much time has passed while you were unconscious. You open your eyes to find yourself deep within a marshy jungle. Morass trees surround you, looking like twisted creatures trying desperately to reach up and touch the sun through the heavy mist. Your clothes are shredded, and you are weak. If you are to survive, you must find supplies and begin rebuilding your strength and skills. Hopefully you are not far from some semblance of civilization, but only exploration will answer that. In your hands is the crux of fire, one of 4 mysterious gemstones that the creature called the One is likely to be looking for. It is time to end this long quest, to find out what these crux crystals do, and why the One is trying to bring them together. Ba-boom! Stuff in my quest journal. Okay. Let's continue. Walking around. Just ahead lie skeletal remains amid the weeds at the edge of a marshy pond. Perhaps this person was an adventurer who fell victim to hunger or poison. Regardless, this is an opportunity for you to benefit from their misfortune. Search the remains for anything that might help you. And right away the game turns us into grave robbers. I approve. I mean, that's horrible. What a terrible game. Okay, let's open our inventory, and is it E-equip items? Yes, it is. Look at that. I even remember the hotkeys. Put on a shirt, put on some sandals, and we'll get some pine cudgels. That's normal attire, right? Just walk around in a shirt and sandals. It's like a girlfriend who spent the night. We're just walking around here. As you can see, one of the cool things about Eschalon is you can kind of click and move in any direction, and the game acts like it's in real time while you're doing it, but in fact it's turn-based. Look, I'm just going to click once here. See that? Isn't that awesome? Oh no, we're in combat! Guess we better destroy these things. Whoops. And he's dead. Take that, bog roaches! Oh, and it looks like we got a target off balance hit there, which I'm guessing is because of the cudgel, because we bludgeoned it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think that was our dodge skill there, but I could be wrong. You'll notice in the top right the minimap getting slowly filled out. The minimap is kind of shitty here because, well, we only have 1 point in cartography. If you want your minimap to look all pretty, you gotta put more than 1 point into that thing. And as much as I like doing that, it's not really ideal. Let's be honest here. You notice that all around you are rock walls. You're in some kind of basin, perhaps a crater or dormant volcano. Well, that makes me feel better. Thanks for telling me that, game. Ah, an old chest. It was likely left there by someone who wanted to hide a cache of valuables. You think? I think it was left there by someone who wanted to give me all their stuff. That's what I think. Walking around with a cudgel, gonna smash some bog roaches in the face. Just wearing a shirt and some sandals. You like my song? I call it Eschalon Book 3. It's gonna be the new #1 chart-topping hit. Ahead you see a keg of black powder, probably left behind from when this area was blast mined. Be careful, if you strike the barrel, it will likely explode. Strategically placed powder kegs can blast open locked doors and chests and can remove most kinds of wooden barriers. You could pick it up and take it with you if you think it might be useful elsewhere, but be aware that it will likely be heavy. Well, you know what? We don't have a strength 19 for nothing, alright? We're gonna carry this thing around. It weighs 20 pounds, but I don't know, is there like somewhere that tells us how much weight we can carry? I have like literally no idea. Let's look at our character stats. Strength of 19. Gonna tell me how much weight I can carry somewhere? Yeah. Not happening. Okay, that's cool. I guess we'll just find out. Sooner or later. Once we've started carrying too much stuff. What's up, Bog Roach? Whoa, what was that? Your weapon has made contact but glanced off without causing damage. Man, it's just like a real roach. You just cannot kill those things. Hey! Something has been dropped. It's a roach leg. Ew! Well, guess beggars can't be choosers. Okay, what have we here? It's a chest, Craig. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, that's right. Ooh, 100 gold pieces. See? See? I didn't know it was in the chest. It was a legitimate question. That could have been just full of, like, roach legs or something for all I knew. Oh my god, it's another bog roach! Whatever shall we do? I know. Let's kill it. That one did not drop any legs. How about this one? Yep. Didn't drop any legs either. It sure did die nicely, though. Good job, Bog Roach. Oh. Wait, I think that's the place I already was. Let's continue this way. Heh another roach leg. That's so gross. That might actually be, like, the absolute grossest early game enemy I've ever seen. I'm a little skeeved out by that, not gonna lie. Hemp gloves. Nice. So now we have a shirt, and sandals, and some gloves. No pants! But it's not like we need those, right? We're just hanging out with the bog roaches here. They're not gonna judge us. Alright. Let's continue on this way. Someday, legends will be told of Kesha, the warrior who strode around with no pants and destroyed roaches. A cooled lava flow. The basin is likely a dormant volcano. Judging from the amount of tree growth and swampy ground, this volcano has not been active for hundreds of years. Cool story, bro. Another bog roach. But not for long. One thing I do have to give this game credit for, and I felt the exact same way about Eschalon Book 2, is it just has great production values. Like, the art is really nice, the sound and music are really well produced. Like, that sound right there of just, like, you crushing a roach, That's a great sound. It's very satisfying. Hey! I got some pants! It's like Christmas. Let's put on the pants. Go us. No belt, but that's okay. We need to lose some weight anyway. We can hold it up just with our hips. Apparently. It's my guess. I mean, it hasn't fallen down as far as I know, so I'm going to say those pants are staying up. With or without a belt. Uh-oh, it's a bog roach! Just kidding. Now it's just a roach leg. Alright, walking up this way. See, that's a sign of a well-produced game, when, like, the footstep sounds, change based on what kind of tile you're stepping on. That shows attention to detail. I appreciate that in my games. So let's do a quick save here, since I don't know what's coming up next. Maybe we'll encounter, like, a super roach that'll kill us. I don't know. Oh my god! See? Look, it's already happening. Oh no! Just kidding, it's dead. Oh, but there's another bog roach. Oh man. And it died, and its leg, I guess, flew over here? Is that what happened? Nice. Man, we're gonna be able to eat roach leg for, like, the next century after we're out of this place. Arrows, okay. And I see a sealed barrel. Cool. Cool story. Can I like whack it or something? Come on. Let me open the barrel. Alright, fine, game. Have it your way. I'm not gonna open the barrel. Blur, blur, blur. And I don't think I can actually go that way, so let's head this way. Now, this is clearly an introductory area. In Eschalon, generally, you can just kind of wander around freely anywhere you like, from basically the start of the game. The fact that this is very linear is not typical for an Eschalon experience. This rocky pathway leads downward, away from the volcanic peak toward the forest below. From here you can more clearly see the shape of the volcanic cone rising above the forest. Nice. Onward! After descending from the volcanic peak, you find yourself in a forested wetland. A warm tropical breeze blows clouds in from the west, and you can smell the ocean in the wind. To the north, you see a sign spanning over the path, though you can't make out what it says from here. Well, I guess we'd better head north. Oh my god! More bog roach. Also, a cloud that is obscuring my view. Salted fish. Okay, we'll pick that up in a second. Let's deal with this roach first. Nice. So, if you see here, there's a little hunger and thirst bar. We need to keep our eye on that to ensure that we don't get too hungry or thirsty. If we do, we will start taking damage. And that is a bad thing. We don't want damage. Rockhammer Mining Corp. Quest complete. Plus 200 experience points. Man, look at us. We are some ballers right here. You think for a moment that this is a good place to make camp and tend to your wounds, but you are suddenly overcome with a sense of uneasiness. You conclude that resting in this area is not a good idea. Well, I was trying to open my character stat screen. Apparently C is the hotkey for make camp, and not for character stats. So, I won't try that again. Where would I see my experience points? I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I guess it would be the level up thing. Okay, so that's just like a little... That's like a little, what do you call it? Achievements thingy. Let's ignore that. What is this? General Manager. Boy, let me tell ya, I've been dying to talk to a general manager this whole game. The painting depicts the icy mountains of Norland. Hey, it's a dwarfy type dude. You see a grizzled dwarvish man who is covered in dirt and smells like moldy potatoes. Hot. He looks a bit surprised to see you. Well, hello there. I've never seen you before, so that must mean you're new to Rockheimer, yes? My name's Morwen, and I'm the general manager of the Rockhammer Mine. What brings you to this far-off place? This might sound strange, but I think I was teleported here. I remember a flash of light and I woke atop the nearby volcano. Definitely not saying that. What news have you heard from the surrounding area? I need to earn some coin. What jobs have you had? What news have you heard? News? Funny you should ask, because I was about to inquire the same from you. News is slow to make its way here to Rockhammer, so we usually rely on outsiders like you to fill us in on the latest rumors. Morwen tugs on the wiry tuft of hair hanging from his chin. Let me think. Last thing I heard was the war had moved north from Thermore into Mistfell. A few of the smaller towns had fallen, but Port Kudad was holding strong as of 3 months ago. The Dwarven Alliance has closed off all entry into the northern expanse, and I can guarantee you nothing will get through a Dwarven blockade. What is the Dwarven Alliance? Oh my god, I'm not reading all that. What can Morwen do for you? I'll see myself out. The end. Actually, instead of seeing myself out... Oh, it's locked. See, I was gonna rob him blind, but I don't have the right skill set for that. Yep, general manager, indeed. Hey, it's a well. These things are actually helpful. Notice how my thirst just went from, like, there up to there. Whenever you click on this thing, you refill your water skin and you quench your thirst. Really, really handy. Whenever you see a well, you want to visit it. You would do well to do so. Haha. Haha. Wild cabbage, unknown. Bread, bread. I'm not going to steal it, because that person is, like, literally right there, and will probably see me. Upon entering the tavern, you see a tired, middle-aged woman wearing a stained apron around her waist. She's gathering empty glasses from the tables and brushing crumbs to the floor with a dingy rag. Without even looking up at you, she says in a cheerful tone, "Come in, sit down. What'll it be?" Let's see. I'm just looking for information. What can you tell me of this area? How can I tell you about it? Rockheimer's as far away from civilization as you get. I have grown to enjoy this place, but it wasn't easy. We had very few visitors to this town, and the only real profit I make is when the mine is closed for a day and all the dwarves come in to clean me out of food and drink. Wilderand is mostly isolated from the rest of the world, and I guess that's what I like about it. I occasionally hear stories from travelers of Thermore falling to goblins and marauders invading Mistfell, and I feel secure knowing that we're so far away from all that. There is nothing here that would bring war to this region. Ha ha ha! Foreshadowing. Do you ever return to the mainland? I have not been back in years. Blah blah blah. Is Rockhammer the only bit of civilization in all of Wilderand? Well, there is the port city of Moonrise, far to the northwest. It is a rough place, and I've never been myself. Unless you're looking for trouble, I'd advise you to stay away. Many of us depend on the nomadic traders that bring goods in from the mainland, and you might come across a caravan in your travels. Thank you for the information. I must be going. Goodbye. So long. Yeah. Man, that lady is just not going to let me steal her food, is she? Let's try now. Nice. Gosh. Sure is getting dark out. You will notice this up in the top here. That is the day-night cycle. That's another cool thing that... Huh. Well, if I had lockpicking, I could probably pick that lock. Anyway, that's another thing that Eschalon has going for it. This spot marks the claim of Lord Haggis Dagenboom for the exclusive mineral rights to Weeping Mountain and all surrounding peaks and hills. Please see General Manager Morwen Dagenboom if you are inquiring about work. Oh, look at that. We just got ourselves a Rockhammer quick travel location. That's handy. Well, I guess maybe we could talk to Morwen real fast. Why not? Actually, let's take something from here. Another roach leg. So gross. Alright, Morrowind Dagenboom, let's get a job. Get a job, hippie! Alright, I need to earn some coin. Well, I do have a job that no one here seems interested in. Have you seen all these damn bog roaches crawling around these parts? Well, down in the mine itself, it appears a matron has built a nest inside the winch control room. As new roaches hatch from the egg, they often get stuck in the winch gears, which gum up the mechanism needed for pulling the carts up from the deep mine. Why don't you go down and see if you can take care of that old matron roach and destroy all of her offspring, and come back to see me. Oh, and don't forget to destroy the eggs as well. Sure, killing giant insects is something I have a lot of experience doing. Yeah, whatever, let's do it. Wonderful, you have my permission to enter the mine and take care of our pest problem. You won't have to go far to find the winch control room. Come back and see me when the job's finished. Cool. You gonna tell me where the mine is? Hey, where's the mine? Okay, that is not an option. I guess we'll just have to find it ourselves. Okay, that looks like a mine cart. Wait a minute, is this it? Could this be it? This kind of looks a little mine entrancey. Yeah. Just kidding. It's clearly not. Let's take that torch. Torches are really handy when you're in dark places, let me tell you. Because you will not hit anything if you're swinging away without a light source. True story. You step inside the mine and take a deep breath. There's something pleasant about the scent of a dwarven pine. A potpourri of coal dust. Excuse me. A potpourri of coal dust, smelted ore, rye ale, and broiled meat. It is a distinctly different scent from that of a human mine. Ahead you see the yellowish glow of barium sulfur lamps, which burn cool without using up oxygen. Oh, that's kind of cool. West exit, winch room, foreman's office. Well, looks like we just keep heading this way if we want to get to the winch room. Winch way is it? I kill me. Alright, what is this? Hydraulics and winch control room. Well, that was easy. Let's head this way. Oh man. We opened the door. And actually, let's go ahead and put a torch in our freehand. Where are the... Oh, right. I forgot. Torches are not actually in inventory. They're right here. Which is actually a lot more convenient, let's be honest. Alright, we can turn this off, because we can see adequately without it. For now, we're just gonna flip it on here, so that we have a chance. A better chance to hit these enemies. Hey look, a roach leg! Oh, there's encumbrance. Duh. I don't know why I didn't see that earlier. Well, we're getting a little hungry. Let's eat a roach leg. I just ate like a lot of roach legs. I just grossed myself out a little bit there. Gross. What is in here? Gold? And Zul'din's Guide to Light Armor Materials. Hello. I wonder if that is a repair thing. Oh no, I think this is actually just telling you the different ranks of armor. So it goes from hemp up to ancient dragon skin. Nice. More gold. Whoa. That is a whole freaking lot of roaches. Okay, well, we're clearly not going to be approaching from that direction. Because there's no way to get that door open. Looks like we'll be heading around this way. are other ways we can go here. Cave scorpion. What's it talking about with a cave scorpion? That's weird. It looks like there is an other area down there, but I clearly can't get to it from where I am here. I think I'll just have to... Let's just head this way and take care of the matron roach, and then maybe we can explore a little more. Whatever that is, I'm guessing it explodes. Just a little guess. Yeah, okay. Let's turn our torch on so that we're hitting things more readily. We're getting hit more than I would like here, but this still isn't going that badly. Okay. It is abundantly obvious that standing in this doorway is the way to go. Since it limits our exposure to enemy attacks. We're taking some damage, but... I mean, look at our hit points. We're doing okay here. Those bog roaches are not a major threat. Not to Kesha, anyway. Alas, poor expired adventurer. Guess we're just gonna have to take all your stuff. So sad. Okay. I guess the matron roach is somewhere around here. Perhaps? I guess not. Looks like we're just in the cave now. We are supposed to destroy a bunch of eggs. I do remember that. But I have not seen any eggs yet. Whoa, what is that? A bog roach egg sac. Well, that's disgusting. Okay, so we hold the left shift key to force an attack on a non-hostile object. And apparently that lets out some sort of toxic thing. That's super gross. Ooh. And we just leveled up. Nice. Okay, we now have 3 more skill points and 3 attribute points that we can distribute as we like. I am going to put some more points into dodge, because dodge is awesome. And a couple more points into bludgeoning. Good stuff. And we have 3 attribute points. Put 1 into strength, and 2 into dexterity. Yes. Basically, we will destroy anything and everything that dares step to us. Oh. More eggs. But not for long. Boom! So much for you, eggs. That's what happens when you mess with Kesha. Oh my god, it's a bog roach. No, it's not. Now it's dead. Ha ha ha. And now you're dead. Who else wants to be dead? Come at me, bro. Whoa. Okay, I take that back. Don't come at me. Yeah. What was that? I have been temporarily blinded. Screw that. I am leaving until I am no longer blinded. Am I still blinded? I'm guessing not, because I don't see blinded on there. Oh, I see. Gah. Okay. Okay, I've had it with your shenanigans, matron roach thing. My thing made contact, but glanced off without causing damage. Oh my freaking god. Yes! Boom! Take that, you stupid golden matron roach. If only real-life cockroaches were that easy to kill. Oh, and it's some more eggs! Don't ask me where I heard this, but I have heard. What is hitting me? Oh, I'm bashing an object with my bare fist. Did my, I guess my cudgel broke. That sucks. Good thing I have another one. And that's dead. There's another roach sack that is no more. Or roach egg sack, I should say. Am I missing anything? I feel like I must have gotten everything now. Oh, there's that cave scorpion, I guess, that we were hearing about earlier. Don't know how to get there just yet. I think that's all the eggs, unless I'm missing something. Am I crazy here? You have agreed to enter blah blah, kill her and all her offspring, and then report back to Mormon and Rockhammer. Okay. Well, I think I did it. I see no more eggs, I see no more bog roaches, and the matron's definitely dead. Ew. The channel is filled with gooey, ground-up roaches. That is super gross. Alright, let's pull this and go out this way. Quest completed, go us. What is this cave scorpion doing? Is it like self-flagellating? Is it practicing autoerotic asphyxiation? Look at this, it's hurting itself again. What is it doing? I want to know what this cave scorpion is doing. Because it's freaking hilarious. Oh, man. It's probably wandering into traps or something, but... I'd like to imagine there's another cave scorpion there, playing the stop hitting yourself game with it. Just like grabbing its stinger and being like, stop stinging yourself. Stop stinging yourself. Alright. Heading back to Morwen. Come on, Morwen. What are you gonna say, buddy? What do you got for me? Look, I killed all your roaches. I have killed all the roaches that were in the mine. Well, well, so it appears you have. I just got word from the mine foreman that the roaches are cleared out. Thank you. Now we can begin cleaning up the mess and getting our ore carts working again. Here's 100 gold for services rendered. 100 gold, that's it? You are a miser, sir. Well, anyway, folks, that is all we have time for in this very special episode of IndieRPGs.com Checks Out. So yeah, I mean, this should give you a very basic idea of what Eschalon Book 3 is like. It's a really highly polished, well-made WRPG, that of course being Western RPG, where you control a single character instead of a party. There are classes, but it is mostly a skill-based game. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about this for now. First impressions are positive. This game will be out on February 14th. When that happens, I will have a story up telling you everything you need to know on IndieRPGs.com. But again, that's all the time we have for now in this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment below the video telling us what you think, because I like to hear back from you, and I like it when you stick around to watch more of my videos. Makes me feel good inside. Anyway, I'm Craig Stern, and this has been an episode of IndieRPGs.com Checks Out. I'll see you guys next time.
How can I show you I'm glad I got to